Okay. 1, 2, 3, test.
1, 2, 3, test.
One, 2, 3, test. Test. Testing mic.
Hello, everyone.
Bonjour. Hey, namaste. Hola.
Thank you all for joining us today. We are so excited to have you with us for this day of celebration.
Most of you probably already know who we are and what this day is all about.
For those of you who might be watching this, wondering who are these people, what is IYMS and IYMD, and what are we celebrating today? Don't worry, you'll find out soon enough.
My name is Kimberly Venegas, and I am a longtime alumni and member of the International Youth Media Summit.
And my name is Tristan Kendall. I also am an alumni and member of the International Youth Media Summit. If you are not familiar with the Summit, we are a nonprofit organization focused on youth and media. Our main activity is a yearly summit where we bring together young filmmakers from all over the world. Within the span of only 2 weeks, we create 7 short films together that address major global issues we are facing in the world today. If this sounds like something for you, and you are not yet part of our community, you should go and find out more about us and our yearly summit on our website.
Every year, we meet new people who share our passion from all over the world, and today, we have alumni in more than 66 countries across the globe. This leads us to why we are here today.
We created the International Youth Media Day to be a day to celebrate all of you out there who are trying to make a difference by telling your stories for media, film, and art. To celebrate youth and media, and especially all of our IYMS members who continuously create, educate, and inspire through their work in films.
Today marks the third International Youth Media Day. Normally, we would be celebrating with a range of local events in various parts of the world. But as we all know, this year is not a normal year.
We cannot meet, we cannot hug and dance and sing and celebrate as we are used to, but we can still share our work and stories and be together in a different way, even though we are not in the same place.
In the light of our current global crisis, we have decided that the theme for today will be unleashing creativity in times of adversity. So, in the spirit of this, we have reached out to some of our alumni and members to share their work and stories with us.
We will be speaking to filmmakers from the film project Sensazione about their episodes on the pandemic. We will also be speaking to one of our alumni about their current work on establishing IYMS Africa and future hopes for it.
We have some special performances from Nepal, Pakistan, and Australia. And we also will be sharing some artwork and photography that all of you have sent to us. Lastly, we also have a small challenge in store for those of you who are with us live today. As a heads up, make sure to have your phone or camera close by as we will be asking you to take a photo.
So, with no further ado, welcome to our International Youth Media Day celebration.
To start us off, greetings from Nepal.
Greetings from Nepal. I am Pratik.
I'm Sankit.
And I'm Precha.
And here we are with a song for you.
Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. Shall I stay? Would it be a sin if I can't help falling in love with you? Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Something are meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too, for I can't help falling in love with you. For I can't help falling in love with you. For I can't help falling in love with you.
Thank you so much, Precha, Sankit, and Pratik, for that beautiful song. We will miss you and send you our love.
Before we leave Nepal, our very own Sapan Hamal, Executive Director and long-term member of IYMS, has a few words to share with us all the way from Kathmandu.
Lately, times have been tough. We've been restricted to travel freely, hug our loved ones, and shake hands with our friends. Many of us are still locked inside the four corners of the room for a year now, and we are not yet sure when this uncertainty is ending. The best we can do in these challenging times is appreciate each other and celebrate what we have accomplished in a difference. I'm so proud of those who have been keeping their faith alive and continue to tell their stories of hope and healing through media. Whether it's Eze from Myanmar informing us about the military coup in her country through social media, or Ruxana from India telling her lockdown stories with her film, or whether it's Rebecca, Anthony, and the IYMS Youth Committee gathering young people from all around the world for the International Youth Media Day. I'm with you all. So, please do not struggle in silence. Share your story, not as a victim, but as a survivor, as a role model, and as a champion. We all are together in this. Happy International Youth Media Day.
Sapan, thank you for your words.
So, as we mentioned earlier, we have a task for all of you watching live today. One of the things I missed the most about life before the pandemic was traveling, seeing new places and meeting new people. And even though it is not the same, I often find that photographs and films help me feel like I'm traveling even if I'm not. They can transport you and take you to different places without leaving the comfort of your own sofa.
So, we wanted to give that gift to all of you watching today, but we need your help. Remember how we told you to keep a phone or camera close by? Well, what we need you to do is just get up the screen for a few seconds, take a picture out of your window, and then put it on social media with the hashtag IYMD 2021 and tag in your location.
The idea is that everyone shares their quarantine view with us. The view that you have probably gotten so sick and tired of by now. But everyone else will be seeing something completely new and somewhere completely different.
So please, I repeat, get up and walk to your window, take a quick snap with your phone, and upload that photo onto either Facebook or Instagram. And do not forget to hashtag IYMD 2021 and include your location. You have 10 minutes to complete this task starting now.
At the end of our show today, we will show you all of the photographs in a way we will travel the world in 30 seconds altogether, visiting each other's homes.
So get on it. Remember, upload the photo with the hashtag IYMD 2021, and don't forget you only have 10 minutes.
And be quick, because you do not want to miss out on our next speakers. Since the beginning of the pandemic, IYMS has been working with filmmakers from all over the world to create short episodes and focus on different parts of the pandemic, its consequences, and how we can heal moving forward. The project is called Sanazione, and 6 episodes have already been released. We got together with 2 of the Sanazione filmmakers to talk about their episodes and how the filmmaking process. Here are their trailers and what they had to say. Enjoy.
Just another victim, babe.
Ikväll vill jag vända mig direkt till er, det svenska folket.
It doesn't take a pandemic to realize that there's drama in our lives.
I am so sorry for what's happened to you. I'm shell-shocked. I don't know how you did it because I feel really sick.
I literally was seeing it as a movie. That's why I asked if it was a relationship or work.
I wanna play, and I want to break.
If you can deal with the drama, you can make your life so much easier.
Nu behöver varje person förbereda sig mentalt på vad som väntar.
I've been working as a filmmaker since 20 years back, and my focus has been documentary filmmaking, and I think it's because I'm curious about people and their stories, and I don't know, I'm intrigued by personal topics and stories that is very human. I like to frame subtle things, the things that sometimes we can't explain into words. And yeah, I often become a part of the story that I'm telling. I think documentaries can have a great impact on people. It could actually be a wake-up call. It could be a reflection to understand someone's life. Through personal stories and portraits, we can come closer to people's experiences and learn how to deal with the world and the environment. What makes a good documentary filmmaker? I don't know. I think to be honest and to build a good relationship with your participants in your film, to be authentic. I don't know. I think it's a mix of different things. When you don't feel like the camera's in the room and it feels like you're actually there, that makes an interesting film. I got involved with IYMS last year, 2020, and it was through a filmmaker friend here in Sweden, and he asked me if I wanted to be part of this project Sanatione and to direct one of the episodes. And I said yes immediately. I thought it was a brilliant project, so I thought, yeah, why not? And yeah, I joined, and it's been a really lovely experience meeting all the people from all over the world. And yeah, I wouldn't met them if it wasn't for the pandemic or IYMS. I think the big challenge to work in a global project like this is probably, at least for me, is the language. I find it difficult sometimes to express myself in words. But because of the uniqueness of film, which is such a universal language in itself, it was not very challenging. It was just actually easier to understand each other. I guess my camera has always been my voice. I'm directing and producing one of the episodes, and it's called Breaking Free. And it's about the process of coming out from an abusive relationship during the pandemic. The domestic violence has increased all over the world since the outbreak. And here in Sweden, it's been very visible as well. So I thought it was a very important topic to make a film about. And it's also something that I wanted to do for a very long time. Because I've been through it myself, and I've been filming the process of leaving. I thought I could actually use my story and the footage that I've been collecting for the last 10 years and put it into one film. And I thought this project could actually benefit from it. So yeah. It's been a healing process, and I hope it could heal others.
I'm speaking against Namaste everyone, my name is Monas Bohra and I'm from Nepal. I work for International Youth Media Summit, IYMS Nepal, and I'm the program director for this organization. After more than 5 years of involvement with IYMS, I have recently been appointed as program director for IYMS Nepal. Before the COVID-19 situation, we had plenty of activities to be implemented. We had partnered with UN agencies as well as the government bodies to conduct media literacy trainings and filmmaking workshops, as well as life skills trainings to youngsters as well as adolescents from different parts of Nepal. But COVID-19 happened, and we were forced to stay inside our home, and we had to cancel all the activities that we were planning to implement in different parts of Nepal. During the lockdown period, I was having a mentally tough time. Negativity was hovering all over, and I was having a very hard time to cope up with the situation. During those dark times, the idea of a Sanationi documentary ignited a spark within me as soon as I got to hear it from my friend Sapan. As I was documenting my daily life during the lockdown as much as possible, I decided to share my personal story as well because Sanationi was all about sharing the personal story, the healing story that would inspire people to cope with the situation that they were having in their personal lives. I Can't Breathe is my personal story of suffering and how speaking up from my individual level helped me cope in the demanding times. Involvement with San Antonio documentary project benefited me in two ways. First, I had lesser time to indulge myself in the negativity. Second, I was feeling lighter because I was able to share my personal story that was haunting me for a longer duration of time. Later on, many of my friends shared with me that they were able to relate to the story that I shared in the documentary episode, I Can't Breathe. I felt happier that I was not just dealing with my emotions, but also helping other people cope their situation that they were having in their personal lives. As a storyteller, I feel Sanationi has provided an opportunity to share personal stories without limiting the creative freedom. I strongly believe that whatever the story of a person might be, there's always a connecting factors with which other people are able to relate with. Filmmaking itself is a limitless art. Additionally, Sanationi documentaries do not have one particular issue to talk about. So, for the filmmakers, anything can be the issue of the documentary. COVID 19 shattered lives and the livelihoods of people in one way or the other. The stories of suffering were adding to the misery, and people were even more helpless. So, people are in dire need of hope and faith. Sanationi came up with a very purpose, sharing positivity and hope no matter how painful the situation is. So, I'm very much thankful that this project has come into existence and shared the feeling that we are all together in this situation. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Charlotte and Manoj, for these beautiful films and for sharing your work with us. A quick reminder, upload your quarantine view photos ASAP. We will be taking submissions for another 2 minutes, and then it will be too late.
We all know that often what inspires us to create are the challenges and limitations we are all faced with. We can all agree the pandemic is one big challenge, and not surprisingly, it has led to some beautiful and impactful art and media. We ask all of our alumni and followers to send us any visual art, like photography, painting, drawing, or animation. And we gave them the theme Unleashing Creativity in Times of Adversity.
We got an overwhelming number of submissions for this, and we wanted to thank everyone who has submitted for sending in their work and sharing it with us. There were so many that we will not actually be able to show all of that right now, but please visit our website and have a look at the impressive gallery of artwork and photography. Here is a selection of work that has been chosen based on geographical diversity. Enjoy.
Namaste, my dear friends. This is Anirban Das from India. This International Youth Media Day, we meet under very unique circumstances. As we all are aware, the past 1 year has been hard for many of us. But at the same time, we must not lose hope at this very crucial moment, as this is the time for healing. This is the year for action. We have to harness the power of media and digital platforms to bring the world closer. We have to inspire action through our works, our stories, our vision, and take action together.
That was incredible. Thank you so much to everyone who sent in their work. And if you would like to see more, it will be up on our website. Now we have another special greeting and performance all the way from Karachi, Pakistan. Please enjoy.
Hello everyone, this is Akib Jafri and he's my friend Shahriyar Ali. We are gonna perform a song and I'm going to dedicate this song to my IYMS family. Here we go. जा तेरा रंग था मैं तो जा तेरा रंग था मैं तो जिया तेरे ढंग से मैं तो तू ही था माला तू ही मेरे मेरी जान जा तेरा रंग था मैं तो जा तेरा रंग था मैं तो जिया तेरे ढंग से मैं तो तू ही था माला तू ही मेरी खेली होली तेरे संग की दिवाली तेरे अंगनों की छाया तेरे संग सावना मेरे लिए तू चाहे नजरें चाहे Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Akib. That was beautiful.
IYMS is now embarking on the 16th summit this summer. One of our goals is to establish IYMS centers in different regions of the world so that we can organize more local events and reach more youth. One of our alumni is currently working on establishing IYMS Africa, and we met with him to tell us a little bit more about the process and his hopes for this future of the center.
My name is Ovinuchi Ejoho from Nigeria, and I first got involved with the International Youth Media Summit, IYMS, in 2019. It was just a simple Google search. I felt I was doing a lot in my community and for my nation around media and development and social change. And I wanted to find out if there were other global minds who were doing the same that would afford me the opportunity to learn from them and also contribute and share what I've been doing in Nigeria. And I was ecstatic when I got the email, the acceptance email, that I was selected to participate in IYMS 2019, and that totally just changed my life. I mean, on getting to IYMS, I realized that all the issues, all the social issues affecting our societies are similar, and we could start learning from each other, collaborating to solve those global issues, issues around women's rights, youth empowerment, environment, poverty. I mean, you just named them. They were similar, and these were issues we're all struggling with from the developing to the developed world. These issues were peculiar, and young people were doing something about it. And by collaborating, I believe we're able to make that effort more impactful. And those were one of the things I learned in IYMS, to see young people who were hard workers. We had wonderful resource persons, so to learn from such global minds and such partners, the UN, UNESCO, UNDP, UNFPA, to have all these organizations and industry resource persons, who some of them were part of IYMS, some of them were just facilitators and mentors. And just the activities and the schedule, the framework of the International Youth Media Summit was just outstanding. And I remember just immersing myself in everything I could do because I wanted to learn as much as I wanted to contribute. And the filmmaking process was just awesome. And the ability to experience other people's culture, from the host country to the cultures of my various participants and colleagues was just amazing. I mean, it just opened my mind more. I was more culturally aware. I became more competent, and I remember going back home after the summit in 2019, and my role just increased. I then became the SDGs contact person for my organization, which just made me more competent and more globally aware to be able to contribute to global problems. And just shortly after that, I was made a board member for the International Youth Media Summit. So that was a very big step up. It was a very big step up for me. And that afforded me an opportunity to just learn how management works, to now be part of the core of IYMS. It was just excellent. I could learn, I was learning how things were run, how decisions were being made. And also sitting on that board meant that I would be a voice for Nigeria and Africa, because as a board member, board advisor, representing Nigeria and Africa, it meant I could bring forward to the board the issues affecting Nigeria, the issues affecting Africa, and see how, since IYMS is working around development and solving social issues with media, with art, with entertainment, how can I also do that for Africa, or how can I tell her that or make the impact of IYMS be felt in Africa and in Nigeria. And it was a huge opportunity and a huge responsibility. They said the reward for success is more responsibility. So I understood that very early. So it was easy to just transition into the role and to function in that role that I am in now. But it also was a great opportunity, to be a leader and be a voice for my people, to be a voice for my continent. That was a huge responsibility and a great honor. And IYMS made that very possible. So sitting on the board of IYMS representing Africa and Nigeria gave birth to IYMS Africa. For now, we have the Nigerian section, we have the Ghanaian section, and the Namibian section. And it's quite new. We're taking baby steps, but it means we're trying to implement a lot of projects, a lot of activities, from empowerment programs, in finding solutions to issues that are affecting their countries, issues that are affecting the continent. And it's great that IYMS is interested in Africa. It's a great opportunity to see that, they recognize that Africa exists and Africa is a key player and a global player, in the global society. And we are championing that, myself and two others. And it's just a great responsibility, and the future is quite bright. So because it's new, it means there's a lot of possibilities. We're banking on the power of collaboration and the power of partnership, to just make things better. I mean, it's for development, is to make Africa better. It's time to actually key into what we're doing for Africa and lend your support, whether financial, by programs, by supporting what IYMS Africa is all about and what we hope to achieve, for the African continent. All this has just made my expertise and my experience in the development sector, in the NGO sector, worthwhile. I've become more competent, and for my work as an SDGs person or as a development worker, as a communications expert, as a manager, it just made it so much better, and I'm more competent and I communicate better. And I work with the kind of framework I've been able to learn from IYMS Global, IYMS in general, and I actually still look forward to those opportunities. So my advice to young filmmakers, my advice to young media persons, people interested in media, is to say that you can actually start now. You don't need that very big platform. I remember how I started and where I am now. So it's time to really start getting involved with the little you could do. There are so many fields as mobile filmmaking, mobile photography. These are wonderful opportunities to actually start keying in. So you could make a mobile film, you could look for an issue in your society, it could be an interview, whatever, but just start where you are. And in no time, just the way IYMS recognized my expertise and realized that, he's a great addition to the world, to the globe, somebody's going to find you. And that I guarantee. So you really don't need all the resources. You don't need so much to start your filmmaking, to start your photography, to start your writing. Really, you can just start where you are, and sooner or later you'll be where you really need to be. And just keep hope alive and look for ways to also collaborate. There are other young people in your community who are doing what you're doing. Now there's a power of the internet. There are young people around the globe. You could reach out to them. You could work virtually. I mean, even with coronavirus, I remember IYMS 2020 was a virtual summit, our very first virtual summit. And no matter how tasking it was for us to work virtually, we're still able to create a film virtually. So you can imagine cohorts of young people, working together, making films from different parts of the world that became one whole film. So that again taught us teamwork, and that's my advice to young people. You can actually do it. You can do it in your community. You can do it globally. You can just start connecting and start doing the work now. Start creating the change you want to see right now.
Thank you, Ovi. We are excited to see how IYMS Africa develops and grows going forward.
Now, we take a big leap from Africa to Australia and are very excited to introduce Brendan and Malika and their poetry about adversity and creativity. Please enjoy.
Dreams of the morning sea. Is it the sound of ocean waves spoken in the flutter of trees pulled by the wind? Your bed is gently rocking through the room that's scattered like a Kandinsky, and the waveless waves crash without the addition of gulls or laughing children. You look over and the time has yet to start. It's not yet today, and your eyes are already weighted. There are no plans today, naught to be done, little to be formed or unformed. Just the bedroom and the safety of the covers. No more days like then, no more days anymore, or cycles that expand and shrink. You could call it a dark oneness. The cosmic has intermixed beyond Platonic distinction. The day, the night, the dawn and the dusk malleable. To a rhythm or a conception. You could call it a dark enlightenment. There will one day be promises to keep, and time again. But the leaves still rattle, and your boat rocks gently in your endless shallow sea. Let your eyes close. For this today there is no struggle. The morning is young, and the afternoon is unoccupied, and the boat drifts into a warm darkness.
Most of the time, our realities are just a product of our thoughts. There I thought I was anchored beneath the water. There I thought I was as I watched the waves above me gracefully dance to the rhythm of the wind as I drew deeper into the magnetic force below. And there I stayed and observed their each rise and fall, dreaming to be up there dancing among them, to fulfill my hunger for life, to wave my arms around like a madman with the ocean at my feet, to soar to the place where land meets sky, and cry as I face the heavens among the clouds. It was always within me. Reality is what you make it to be, and I will fly on, or even when my wings someday shall finally wear, I could say that I kissed the horizon. And in my final moments on this earth, I may smile as I bleed serenely into the tranquil currents. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Malika and Brenton, for your lovely words. Both Tristan and I got involved with IYMS through Cleveland High School's Time Club. And one special person we would love to thank for letting us get involved with IYMS is our most fabulous Miss Madame President, Evelyn Subert, who was our film teacher, KCAV, and also our most amazing teacher at Cleveland.
Cleveland High School and its students have always been special partners and supporters of IYMS. This week, in honor of this connection, they dedicated their weekly broadcast to IYMD and exploring different cultures. Let's have a look.
안녕하세요.
Buenos días.
Merhaba. Namaste. Salute.
Buongiorno. Hola guys, it's Eric.
And Shay. In honor of next week's celebration of International Youth Media Day, today we will celebrate all the unique cultures in the world.
You know, don't you wish there was a local way to learn more about cultures?
Actually, you can. Our Global Media Studies Magnet is a regional host for the annual International Youth Media Day. Last year it was filled with live performances, food of different cultures, and more, but this year it will be virtual.
Wow, I'll make sure to check it out.
Me too. Now let's check out this clip to see more about it.
International Youth Media Day is an international cultural celebration where we celebrate culture and diversity. In the past, on International Youth Media Day, we have had cultural performances from our Cleveland students, alumni, and from our community. We had a silent auction, screened PSAs based on global issues, had live streaming from around the world, and had cultural food and drinks for sale. This year, International Youth Media Day will be different. We are asking for students to submit videos of themselves performing songs, poems, or just any form of art about your culture.
I really wish we could do International Youth Media Day in person. It looks like so much fun.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I've attended the event before and it was great.
You know what? I never really considered it, but learning about different cultures can be very fun and exciting.
Yeah, each culture has a variety of things that make them so special. Well, that's all we have for today.
With your
Casey,
AV KCAP News.
Thank you so much to the students of Cleveland High. 2 years ago, IYMS introduced its new endeavor, IYMS Films, a production branch of the organization. We produced our first short film, Perio Pokora, which has now been part of several film festivals internationally. Our next project is the feature film, John, written and directed by IYMS alumni Babar Ali. The film is currently in production, and Babar has sent us a special greeting and update.
Hello everyone, this is Babar Ali, a filmmaker from Pakistan, currently working on a feature-length film called John, which is being produced by IYMS Films and Marcel Productions. We are currently in the most fun and challenging part of making a film, which is production. We are filming, and the film is going to be ready for release in Pakistan and cinemas around the world by the end of this year. Have a look at how we've been filming.
بنات الغبان النوبلي المدس الدنيا ركوك تموتي مدس الدنيا ركوك تموتي بنات الغبان النوبلي مدس الدنيا ركوك تموتي مدس الدنيا ركوك
Thank you so much, Barbar. And now we quickly jump from Pakistan to Croatia, where the host of this year's summit awaits us anxiously to tell us more about the ambitious plans for this summer.
Dear IYMD viewers, welcome to Croatia. Today I'm greeting you from Zagreb alongside with my friends and colleagues Antonio and Dora. Oh, and Carlo behind the camera. We are so grateful to have you with us today. And in case you don't know us, we are the youth host of IYMS's annual events of 2020 and 2021. And we would like to use this opportunity to discuss the current situation and our plans regarding this year's International Youth Media Summit. First of all, we want to thank all of our alumni and delegates for staying in contact with us this whole time. So far, we have received overwhelmingly positive feedback about further participation.
But since summer travel will depend upon so many factors, we can probably already now predict that not everybody will be able to join us physically in Karlovac. Still, worry not, because together with the Youth Committee, we're outlining several new hybrid hosting options for you to be able to join us this year again.
We promise to outdo ourselves by preparing a myriad of useful, educational, and entertaining content. We also promise to prepare a special surprise for those of you who cannot join us in Croatia. Also, a lot of this content will be available to the general public, so make sure to keep up with us so you don't miss out. And for those of you who are planning to join us in Croatia, stay patient. We'll all have to be very flexible, having such ambitious plans as to travel the world in this situation to work together on solving the 7 issues. We will contact you in about 2 months once we reach a final decision about your participation.
So from this point on, we have just a little over 130 days before we get to see each other again, either online or offline. So count those days down together with us. Keep following IYMS. Oh, and how do you like our new website? I thought as much. See you this summer. Bye! Hello?
Thank you so much to our amazing Croatia team.
Now, it's time to travel the world. As you all know, we asked you to upload photos of the view from your window. While you have been doing that, we have been very busy behind the scenes and put them all together into a montage. So let's see where in the world we go. Buckle your seatbelts. Here we go. That was great. Thank you all for contributing, and what a journey.
And with that, we are coming to an end of our live stream celebration of International Youth Media Day today. We all hope that you continue in your own homes and continue showing the resilience and determination through these challenging times and continue creating art to find the light.
If you plan on joining us this summer for the summit, please keep in touch with the hosts. Every year, we work hard to try and fundraise and support some of our delegates from developing countries who want to participate in the summit but struggle to find the means. For those of you who love and want to support IYMS and our work, please consider donating for this purpose. Through our website, you have the option of making a one-time donation or becoming part of our sponsorship club, where you can donate $5 on a monthly basis. With a stable donation flow, we can count on your donation will stable for scholarships and for the development of the summit.
Last of all, we would like to announce that these episodes become a regular part of IYMS. We want to keep featuring our alumni and fabulous members and showing their work and passion to the world. So please stay tuned and for more IYMS TV. We will soon be back with more performances, more art presentations, interviews with young up-and-coming filmmakers and activists across the globe. Please stay tuned and keep your eyes on our social media and website.
Thank you all again, sending love, warmth, and healing from all of us to all of you.
Same time,
same place, with your
IYMS TV.